Hello, my name is Alexis Westergaard. I'm an ambitious business analytics student with 2 years of retail management experience and 3 years of exceptional customer service that has consistently outperformed my peers. By the age of 19, I have already excelled in leadership roles and demonstrated my ability to seize opportunities and deliver results. My most memorable situation that I wanted to share actually is a very good demonstration of my ability to excel in leadership roles. At the time, I have to think about it. I had not yet turned 18. So I was 17 at the time. It was right before I had decided to quit the position I was in. It was kind of one of the final straws. So I was a very bottom of the totem pole manager. I was the last person they would call in case of emergency. There was no guidelines for me to handle an emergency. I was not given that rule book, I guess you could say. So I had come in on a normal Sunday. It was a normal Sunday as far as everything goes, except I had not been told that I was the only opening manager, and I had only opened by myself once previously. So I was already a little bit off kilter. I was given our cash associate that got all of our tills and everything ready, so that took a lot of work off of me as far as opening the store goes. But I couldn't even get him set up because we couldn't log into the computers, we couldn't clock in, we couldn't do any computer related activities. It wouldn't let us log into any of our systems. So I had to troubleshoot while he got started on what he could do without a computer. I had ended up calling IT, and IT said that they were completely out of the office on Sunday, despite me talking to a person on the phone on a Sunday. So there was absolutely no help that I could get from internally. So I ended up calling our operations manager. She gave me the phone number to a general manager in Idaho because our general manager was on vacation, and I was to call her under no circumstances, as I was told directly from my operations manager. From there, I was on the phone with this general manager from Idaho for about 2 hours. We ended up opening the store 2 hours late, but the issue was resolved. And the issue was resolved because I communicated with this manager. I was able to find the problem, locate it, determine anything and everything that could be the problem. We narrowed it down. I had to unplug and replug in our entire router. And that manager from Idaho ended up connecting me to someone that could help, even though IT had told me that there was nobody that could. So it was a long day, to say the least, but it was also when I realized how far I could go with my dedication, my motivation, and my ambition. Those are basically synonyms for each other, but I have all of them. I could have just left it alone. I could have called the manager and I could have said, I'm not responsible for this. You need to come in and you need to fix it. But I took the responsibility. I did what had to be done because there was nobody else there, and I fixed the problem. I made sure everyone's timesheets got fixed, and I made sure that everyone was still working and on task, even though the store was not opened for 2 hours. I was also responsible for shipment orders going out of the store that day, and I still completed those tasks on top of this problem that happened and offset the entire day, realistically. So I think about that day a lot because I don't think that I would have realized my potential to its extent if I hadn't gone through that situation. Do I wish that it wouldn't have happened? Absolutely. But am I very happy it did? Absolutely. But I'm also glad that I don't work there anymore. So it was a learning experience for everybody, I think.